Yesterday, I seen a very interesting movie. It was not only interesting, obviously, for the plot. I mean, it's very important when we talk about a movie. The most interesting it can be the plot, obviously. That's for the people going to the cinema. But for me, it was very interesting for the message that is given to the people. And I will say that unless you're not working like a translator, you maybe don't understand the meaning of the movie. But for me, it was very interesting for that reason, the importance of the translator. So, why I'm saying that? Yesterday, as I said before, I seen that movie. It's called The Arrival. It's a 9 years old movie. It's not that very old. And the plot, or the main plot, is about the aliens arrive to the Earth. So the people are scared. The government want to start a war against the aliens. So they start to search like a translator to talk between them. That's the little resume about the main plot of the movie. But for me, not it's only the plot. It's like the meaning of that translation, because they search the most important translator, I will say, in that country, that because in the movie what is happening right now is in United States. They are going to talk with the Dr. Louise Banks. She's a very famous translator in that world. So they go to her to talk about, to say, oh my God, you have to search ideas to talk between the aliens and us, because we don't know how to exchange ideas, maybe ask what they're doing here. So for me, she's like a bridge, very important, because she shows that the role of the translator is not only being in there and like making a word, like a essay, and start to say, please translate this. Not, she's obviously thinking about a lot of his ideas, thinking what she can do, because the people, not the people, the government want to start a war against the aliens, that they are heptapods, and shows that this translator is not only, how to say before, translate the essay. It can be more. It can be translate movement, image, because they have meanings. So she can understand. Well, the aliens, the heptapods, can understand the meaning of what they're doing here and the purpose. That is very important to the government, because if they don't answer the questions, they will start a war. Also, I mean, the most interesting thing that is given for me, and for me, is the bridge between the two cultures, because at the end, the other cultures, like it happens in the real world, is discover how for the aliens, the language is a very important tool. It's not a weapon, because that's how the people in the movie think. Is a tool. I thought they give the tool because they will need the help of the people in the earth. So for me, it's that mind blowing to understand the bridge that she's making for exchange ideas, because she's not only a speaker for the aliens, it's also exchange ideas. So we have to think about that. Also, she shows, the movie highlights the communication between how destroy barriers, because sometimes it's not only the difficult, because sometimes when we are with another people, there are a lot of barriers, obviously, because we don't know how to speak, how they work, or how they wrote. So she in the movie shows the difficult. Sometimes it can be talk with someone that don't know how to express the ideas in his own words that we don't understand. So I will think that is very interesting at the end, because because the heptapods had a lot of difference between the humans. They don't speak. They use like a, I will say like a pen. No, it's not a pen. It's like a black circles to talk. They to talk to roll because they don't talk. So for she was very difficult. So she started to think how, I mean, she makes a little word. She start to making little moves, very simple jump, walk, run. Start to introduce himself with his friend Ian. I mean, it was so incredible because there are a lot of barriers that maybe the people don't understand that it's a later we have when we are making those exchange is the same because we have to try to keep the same idea, the same words in our language. So for me that was very interesting about the movie. I mean there are a lot of things more, but I mean also the consequence that they have. So and the miscommunication, it can be because at the end a little miscommunication start exactly a war. So I'm very recommend this movie.